Be prepared for hacks, guys. What is going on? I'm back again today, as promised, with another Wi-Fi battle. This Wi-Fi battle will probably be up a little bit later in the evening, but that's because I've been pretty busy today, and I actually am doing a pretty big stream today, and I've been trying to prepare for that. I'm going to be streaming on Epiphany Gaming. I'm actually probably live as you're watching this. I will actually have a link in the description this time. I know that I forgot to put it in the other one, but there will be a link in there if you want to come over and hang out. But I'm going to be leading off my Garchomp. She led off with the Dragonite. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks. For whatever reason, I had a weakness policy on this Garchomp, so I was thinking, hey, maybe she'll go for Dragon Claw or Outrage, and I'll be able to live, get my +2 up, and then Outrage back and be able to kill this Dragonite. However, that is not the case. She ended up going for Dragon Dance turn 1, and then I saw the Dragon Claw. I was like, yes, I'm going to be able to live and get an Outrage off, and she'll take Rough Skin damage, so her multi-skill will be broken. But I died anyway, which is really unfortunate because that would have been a great play on my part. But I'm going to go out my Politoed here. I do have Ice Beam on this thing, and now that Dragonite's multi-scale is broken, it should be an Oko. However, she will be switching out here. Unfortunately, she ended up switching on out into her Crobat. So Crobat will actually be dying this turn, especially after the Stealth Rocks damage. So she will lose that here to an Ice Beam. Again, modest max special attack Politoed puts in work. Let me tell you guys. Max HP, modest max special attack, and then put 4 into like... I would put it in special defense if I were you, but just try it. It is so fun. Hydro Pump, Scald, Ice Beam, and Toxic. It is my favorite Politoed set that I have used. But she ends up going out into the Infernape, going for the Thunder Punch, which is very, very, excuse me, very reminiscent of my old Infernape, if some of you guys remember that. I ran Choice Banded Infernape, and I had Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Mach Punch, and U-Turn on it, I believe. And it was a very, very fun Infernape set to run. But she's going to go out into the Marvelous Milotic. I am going to get a Toxic off here, which is great. It will slowly whittle away this Milotic as long as she doesn't have Rest. She ends up going for the Toxic on me as well, which is really unfortunate because now my Politoed is infected as well. But I want to try and save my Politoed possibly just as Death Fodder. But I really want to save it because if I can get the Rain back up multiple times throughout this battle, it'll be fairly beneficial to me, especially, excuse me, I got something in my throat. It'll be super beneficial for me to have the Rain up, especially if she has any remaining fire types. But going for the Hydro Pump, just wanted to get some damage off there. I actually don't know if I let my Politoed die here or not. I can't remember. I might just let it go. But Toxic damage again going to be racking up on both of us, which is super unfortunate. I'm actually don't think I'm going to die this turn. I got 2 HP, man. 2 HP survival. She ends up going for the Recover. Seeing as she has Recover, that pretty much tells me that she's not running Rest, which is great. I made a good play going for the Toxic, because now I don't have to deal with that. However, I missed my Hydro Pump here. I guess I did let my Politoed die, so I apologize about that. But Milotic is staying in, and it's going to be taking a decent amount of Toxic damage this turn, which is good on my part. Actually, only taking about 15%. I'm going to be going out to my Ferrothorn here. Ferrothorn can take just about any hit from Milotic as long as it's not the competitive set. And then like a weakness policy on top of that, that would be a bad day. But she's going to go out into Spoon God over here, the Alakazam. I end up going for the Leech Seed. So, yeah, I get some of my health back. However, I will not be getting any health back from this Alakazam. If you noticed, it didn't take any Stealth Rocks damage when it came in, so that tells me that she is Magic Guard. However, I am going to be going for the Gyro Ball, and Gyro Ball is enough to Oko Alakazam. I'm not sure why she was running the... wasn't running a Focus Sash. I think she said she was running Life Orbed. So, a little bit of a different set. Usually with Magic Guard, you're going to run Focus Sash, but I could see Life Orb Alakazam dealing some crazy amounts of damage. But she ends up going out to the Hydreigon. I am going to be taking a flame... Did I take a flamethrower there? I think so. But it was in the rain, so it wasn't too big of a deal. I end up getting the Leech Seed off, which is great. Gonna be getting a lot of health back here on this turn. Always a good thing. And I can't remember if I ended up going for Protect this turn. I do. Just to get a little bit more of my health back. I think that I can actually live a flamethrower without the rain coming from this Hydreigon, which would be super awesome, and then get a Gyro Ball off and take this thing out. However, I can't remember if that's what I ended up doing or not. Leech Seed coming in. Bueno. Getting some more health back. Okay, I did end up switching out. Didn't want to risk it. I did not want to end up dying to this Hydreigon. But I'm going to go out into my Zapdos here. And going to be taking the flamethrower on my Zapdos, which is kind of unfortunate. However, it's not going to be doing nearly as much damage as it would be to something like Ferrothorn or Scizor, because it is not super effective against me. And I have the Leech Seed up with leftovers as well on my Zapdos, so I don't even have to roost or anything like that as of right now. But she is going to be switching out here. She's going to be going on out into her Dragonite again, and I think I ended up going for Discharge just to get some damage off. But I think I ended up switching out. But a few Discharges would actually end up taking Dragonite out. But I'm going to go out to my Scizor here. I wanted to see if she was scarfed or choiced, rather, in any way, shape, or form. That's why I ended up going out into Scizor to see if she would go for the Draco Meteor and try and take me out. It would have been very bad if she'd gone for Flamethrower, but sometimes you got to make risky plays like that. But Dragonite goes for Dragon Dance, ends up going for the E-Speed here. It seems like a lot of people are not running Fire Punch or any type of Fire-type move on their Dragonites anymore, which is very, very odd. She ends up going to be taken out here to a Bullet Punch. But I find that very weird because Scizor and, Mega Metagross and Ferrothorn are still very, very common Pokemon in OU and are played very, 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 very much in abundance. I don't know, English is difficult sometimes, but they're used a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. So you'd think that people would start, like, oh, I still need to run Fire Punch. I can't just, like, not run that. But, ends up going out to the Milotic. I am going to be going on out to my Ferrothorn here, which is good for me because the Scald is actually going to be doing little to no damage. Nothing at all. And I don't think I did end up getting burned. I was going to say, I am just all over the place today, guys. But, Milotic is toxic. There isn't too much it can do. I am going to be getting a Leech Seed up here soon if I haven't already. I don't know if I said that or not. I think I just switched in and got burned. But lots of animations happening after the turns. Toxic damage, burn damage, leftovers from both sides. Long battles. But ends up going for another Scald. Again, not really going to be doing too much, especially since we're not in the rain anymore. I get my Leech Seed up, and I believe that is pretty much game at this point. There isn't too much she can do about Ferrothorn, and that's what is kind of frustrating. And I like using Ferrothorn just to kind of be that guy occasionally. I don't like running it all the time because I find it actually kind of cheap to use, because you can come in on just about any Pokemon, get a Leech Seed up, and as long as you're leftovers, you can live for days, man. It's insane how much HP that you can recover each turn. Even when I'm burned, I'm still gaining a massive amount of HP. But I'm going to end up switching out here. Wanted to try and end this off on a wonderful note here. Ended up going out into my Pidgeot, and I think I ended up taking an Ice Beam. I expected a Scald, but I actually meant to click Zapdos here. I misclicked Pidgeot. They're both birds, and I misclicked. But whatever. I didn't lose my Pidgeot, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But that would have been super upsetting had I switched into like Pidgeot and it died to an Ice Beam. But thankfully I did not die. If that thing were running any more special attack, I would have lost my Pidgeot there, it's kind of funny. But gonna be Mega Evolving here. Gonna be going for the Hurricane. I am no guard, so there is no way I can miss it. And that is gonna be a GG. So good game, Jen. It was very fun battling. You're really good for just starting out. Most of the time people come to my stream and they, hey, I'm new to Wi-Fi battling. Can I get a battle with you? And I'm like, sure. And then they bring a full team of Ubers or something like that. But you seem to know the tier pretty well. A couple of, Crobat, I believe, is UU, Hydreigon's UU. A couple of, like, mixed OU, but there's not a problem with that. I find I generally run, like, mixed OU teams anyway. I don't really call it mixed OU. I just kind of call it OU because that's what it really is. You're just bringing in pokes from other tiers. There isn't an official mixed OU tier as of yet, but who knows, maybe someone will make a rule set for it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's Wi-Fi battle. Make sure to check the link in the description if you're interested in watching me over on Epiphany Gaming. I'm going to be streaming OSU from 6 to 9, and then from 9 to 12 I'm going to be streaming League of Legends, so if you want to come and hang out for that, definitely make sure to do so. But I hope you guys enjoyed. May the hacks be with you all. Peace out.